This is Scotty Silver for Eiffel TV in association with MTK Global. I'm down here with the one and only Mr. Ryan Rhodes. Ryan, lovely to see you in Lanzarote again.
It's like my second home. I'm here all the time. Yeah.
So what are you doing over here this time?
Obviously, we're here supporting John O'Brien with his dinner, Barry McGuigan. Great event, great turnout. Slowly getting bigger and bigger each time, which is fantastic. Fantastic for John O'Brien and fantastic for Lanzarote.
Well, I mean, you've got your own gym. You're doing a bit of, putting your own shows on. Can you sort of delve into a little bit more of how that's all going and what's the plan for the next year or so?
Yeah. We've well, today we've had some great news. One of my young fighters who I manage and train, Razak Najib, has just been nominated to fight for the English title on the 1st of July in Doncaster on a Steffi Bull show. So I'm absolutely over the moon about that. Fingers crossed. We'll be at the Kell Brook show in a couple of weeks' time. Can't wait for that. My prediction is now I know Kell's done the weight good and done it well. I believe Kell will win. That was my one concern is how well Kell can do the weight. And 3 weeks into the fight, and he's only 6 pounds above his weight, which is amazing, which is fantastic. Yeah. So other than that, we're just in the gym all the time. We're training fighters to get ready and waiting for them phone calls.
Well, I mean, you know all about the weight and what have you, and I think it was the check weight last week, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And everyone knows how Kell blows up, in between fights. Did you ever have big issues with weight in your career?
Listen, it was never easy making light middleweight. Never easy. My first world title fight was at middleweight, and I campaigned at middleweight for quite some years. And then the last 2 or 3 years of my career, 3 or 4 years of my career, we went back down to light middleweight. And believe me, it was difficult to make that weight. But that's if you ask 100%. If you ask every boxer what's their biggest fight, I'd say 95% of boxers would say getting down to weight and making weight. That's their biggest fight. The fighting is the easy part. It's making weight to get to the fight.
Well, one of your old adversaries was fighting last weekend. Canelo won pretty much every single round against Chavez. Did you see the fight, and what do you think of maybe Golovkin fighting Canelo?
I did. If I'm honest, I expected a little bit more from Chavez. I thought all Mexican, big war, Mexican war, and I expected a little bit more. But if I'm honest, I thought for Chavez Jr. getting down to what was it, 164, I think it was, 164. I think he probably killed himself that much that he was a little bit cautious. He was a little bit wary that, if he tried turning it on, that he wouldn't have anything in the tank. So, if my honest opinion was, I don't think he had anything left. That's Nile again.
The Deontay Wilder table.
Deontay Wilder.
He's not a bad heavyweight, really, is
no,
he?
He's not bad as well.
He's all right.
WBC champion. He's not bad as well.
Yeah, he's not too shabby. I suppose with that, we better kind of wrap it up. I think we're all going to be going to have some dinner. Anything else you'd like to add, Ryan, while we're here?
No, obviously the Canelo and Triple G fight got made straight after the Chavez fight. I think that's fantastic. I'm so glad it's not took as long as what the Mayweather-Pacquiao fight did. Making big fights like that, it just doesn't happen overnight. It takes time. Everybody's got to agree. The fighters have got to agree. The promoters have got to agree. Everybody's got to agree. But I'm so glad that it's not took as long as what we thought. September the 16th, my prediction is Alvarez on points.
Alvarez on points.
Alvarez on points. People might say I'm only saying that because I fought Alvarez. Not at all. I'm saying it because I believe it. I'm saying it because Alvarez has got everything you need to beat someone like a Golovkin. We know what you're going to get with Golovkin, but with Alvarez, he can box, he can fight, he can punch, he can fight on inside, he can fight on the outside, moving around. That's the good thing about Alvarez. So my prediction is Alvarez on points.
And Kell Brook victory against Spence.
And Kell Brook victory against Spence. Now I know he's done the weight good.
If you lose your house, anyone out there?
Yeah, don't blame me. I'm over in Lanzarote.
Cheers, Brian.
Brilliant, thank you. Cheers.